Going on YouTube? We're back for a second video for today. Woo! Double features. We're gonna cover a couple things in this second video. All right. So let's go over the first thing I wanted to cover. It is the new cars that are included in this battle pass. All right. I'm not gonna go over the rewards for every level. That's you can look at that at your volition. But let's go over these two cars. We got Tomb Guard and we have the Pharaoh. All right, let's go ahead and look at Tomb Guard real quick. He has 3 abilities. He has a taunting ability going from right to left, has a shield for himself, and then he has 1 bookable skill. Buffs all other allies with a resurrection effect by 20% of their initial strength. Can be booked up to 75%. Whoo, this sounds like this is going to get messy real quick. That's pretty strong. It doesn't have a resurrection ability itself, but it does boost it. You can use a resurrection kit on it if you wanted to do that with a shock resistance or something like that. So shock resistance, resurrection. So that way it's like, okay, you got to kill this card twice in order to get off the board, right? Then you have the Pharaoh. So Pharaoh is the legendary that's offered in this battle pass, as going from right to left again, as Lower Kingdom resurrects all desert allies by 50% with 50% max strength and can be booked up to 100%. Oh my goodness. This is nasty. Like, those two go hand in hand, first and foremost. It kind of makes me wish this was a hero, but that probably been too broken. In all honesty, let's keep it real. This probably would have been way too broken. All right, let's go to the next one. As Rise Again ability buffs all other allies with resurrection effect by 40% of their initial strength. Can be booked up to 100%, which is nuts. Again, both of these cards that are released go hand in hand. This is what I'm talking about right here. I'm paying the $21 to get this. I don't care. I'm paying the $21. And then you have, let's say something permanent. Okay, no. And the last ability is Book of the Dead. When it attacks an enemy with resurrection, permanently negates it and buffs all desert allies by 30% of this card's initial strength up to 5 times. Can be booked up to 75%. What the? This is nasty. This is nasty. This is too nasty. I can't believe the level of foolishness that's going to come with this. I can't believe the level of craziness that's going to come with this. My goodness. What kind of stuff is going to be unleashed in the arena? Ugh. All right. That's nasty. I'm sorry. Before I go a little deeper in that rabbit hole with you all, let's look at what's going on in Arena. We're just going to look at the top 10 people in Arena, okay? And we're going to see what's hovering there in the top portion of the Arena. Who's in the top 10, okay? There's obviously a top 100 that is rewarded. I've made it to the top 100 before. It is not easy to be in the top 100 by any stretch of the means. It is not easy to get there, 1, and to 2, stay there. Not easy at all, but it can be done. Jeez. All right, so let's look at it. We have Jughead here, who has a Wasteland deck. This is nasty. This is so nasty. I don't like this. Jughead, I don't know what you were thinking when you put this together, but I don't like this. This is insane for my membrane. All right, so we're not gonna. I'll let you guys go through on your own and check out each individual person's cards and what they're equipped with and stuff like that. You do your due diligence for that. We have another Wasteland deck here. This is becoming a thing. Another Wasteland deck here. Another Wasteland deck here. This has Goblin deck right here. Remember, Goblin Bomber with 3 Goblin Exterminators. I've went against not specifically this guy's deck, but I have gone against this type of deck before. It is, in my opinion, the level of egregiousness that you have to deal with for this it's up there. It's up there. All right, so this is not a Wasteland deck. This is a hodgepodge of stuff. They're relying on King of Callum to really take it home, right? And Jester. They're relying on those 2 cards to really, really take this thing home. Jester is going to provide the taunting and turning other cards into gestures. And then King of Callum is going to weaken, is going to transform, right? It's going to transform into this ugly old blue-haired dude with a sword, right? It's going to turn into that and carry it over and win the game for you. You got another Goblin deck here with a Rat King. That's interesting. You got dragons with the new dragon, Great Sky Dragon. If you are Wrath and watching this video, comment down below what this Great Sky Dragon has been doing for you in this deck. I'm really curious. Please comment down below. I'll even leave a link to the Reddit for deck list if you want to talk to me about deck list on there. I have a link for Reddit in there in the description for you guys, okay? Pricey has another Wasteland deck with a splash of Frost Lizard. That's interesting. And then we have another Goblin deck. Goblin Rifleman is the next best thing to Goblin Bomber because they're both range cards. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. You got 2 Goblin Chieftains in here and you got 3 Goblin Bombers. This is insane. I'm pretty sure whoever has to deal with this is usually upset. They probably usually upset unless they probably have this guy's deck here. Or maybe even this one. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure they're pretty upset. And let's go quickly down this little rabbit hole of desert cards. Now that we have this legendary here, who I'm going to get, and this Goblin Tomb, who I'm also going to get. Let's look at some of the aspects in this game. Well, we can go a little bit further in the future video about the potential. I am very excited about this. That's why I'm really so heavily thinking about it, right? You have Madi, I can't say it, the first one, heals all other melee allies for 25% every 2 turns, can be booked up to 45%. Whatever. And gives all desert allies a boost. Debuffs islands, can be good against dragons now. Buffs itself for cards with shield, and shield to random ally every 2 times. Yeah. Okay. This is probably going to be a staple when it comes to that Pharaoh deck. My goodness. I'm excited for this. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm very excited for this. This mummy is probably going to be very, very staple in it. And since it's so generic and there's nothing really there, you can make this as colorful, as blank as you want. But I'm going to leave it here. This is already turned into almost a 10-minute video. Don't forget to smash that like button. Comment down below what you think of the new cards for this battle pass. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when new content drops. Holla back at your boy. Peace.